Hi, welcome back. This is Anna Maria, and I'm excited to be here with you today because today we're going to make a summary about what we have been speaking about, but also we're going to speak about what is a balanced human being. So we will start with a summary because I think it's sometimes we just need to collect ourselves back again, and this is what we're going to do today. So if we look into what happens within us, it is often quite unguided. It's just like a turmoil of stuff, emotions, feelings, thoughts, and there might be a lot of planning going on, and there's a lot of walking in the history going on, and it's like a lot of thinking. And all of this is because we haven't really managed our thoughts. We haven't taken the wheel and decided to ourselves, now I'm the driver. Instead, we let our mind, our brain, be the one that uncontrollably drive us through life. And the thing with the mind, with the brain, is that it prefers to keep us safe. It just wants you to stay alive, basically. So when we don't steer it consciously and when we're not in line with what's going on the inside, we will only do today what we did yesterday. We will be thinking today what we thought yesterday. And our tomorrow will be the same as our today. So if you truly have something you want to do, you want to achieve, you want to experience, or you want to contribute with, you want to be fully alive within your life, you need to take the wheel and you need to start to steer your car, your boat, or however you want to see it. You need to steer yourself and to guide your thoughts, your brain. And this is something which it's very little teaching about. There are a lot of teaching about how to count and how to be a good professional and how to be a parent, but not how to parent our inner selves or how to guide our children into a maturity on the inside. So we have a lot of children that are very unhappy. They believe they are not good enough. And where do they get that? Of course, from their surroundings, from us as parents, from us as grown-ups, from us that walks before. So I want to share, this is why I'm sharing. This is like I'm speaking with you as an elder from my heart, with my life experience, with knowledge that works. Because the child, it starts its life in total perfection. And then it does like this in-breath, and it becomes a vortex starts where it just inhales everything it meets. And then at the point, it's supposed to do an exhale and to reduce all that knowledge that doesn't work, that doesn't serve this particular child. And every child is completely perfect as they are. But when they are not taught to how to release the excess information, the excess in-breath that they have been bringing with them, that comes from the society. You are supposed to be like this, you're supposed to be like that, you're supposed to be good at math, and it's better to be good at math than to be good at drawing. That's like a teaching in Sweden, for example. It's much better with math than drawing. But maybe it's not. Drawing is very creative. It's something that's birthing something out. Math is not the same. It can be, but we need the creative side to be in the logical side. They belong together. they walk together like twins. Mirror neurons. Yes. What you have inside of you, which is alive within you, your thoughts about you, will foster your inner trust towards yourself. And your thoughts and trust within yourself is what you unconsciously send out to the people around you. And they will mirror this. They will send back to you, this is what you're sending to me, so I'm mirroring that to you. And then you get confirmed in your beliefs because you believe this is what they think of you. But they are just unconsciously mirroring what you are sending out. That's a mirror neurons for you. And if we do them in the positive, we will send out love and confidence and believe in each other and wanting to contribute. And then that is what's being sent out. And then that is what's cemented within ourselves. So that is a huge difference. And also this, when we are completely grown up within ourselves, with our heart-mind connection, soul connection, then we actually stop sending out unbalanced information, which is then not picked up and returned to us. When we are in heart, when we are in the love within ourselves, towards ourselves, that means we are in total trust, that is, we can lean back in faith. And when we are there, it's okay to not be liked by others. So then we don't walk in fear. To not walk in fear means that we are really contributing to a better world. So this series is really about this, that we grow the connection within to a heart, mind, soul connection. We manage our thoughts. You get the black belt in cognition because you're just not like following the waves, but you're steering your ship on the waves to what you want to achieve, not just letting your mind, your brain, making sure you are alive, but you instead telling your brain, it's okay. You don't need to think, be the thinker and think about what has happened to be in the past. And you don't need to calculate all possible outcomes about the future. You can go the thinker and reside in the heart, so I can be present in the now. So we can use our breath to balance ourselves, to make sure that we are not in a nervous system that is on fight or flight, but that is in harmony and balanced, because that's when we have our cognitive functions activated. So all of this, they sort of bring it all up together, belong together. If you do the full breath, you relax your shoulders. If you think positive thoughts and you think the thoughts about love, that you love yourself and that you are perfect as you are, and that you twist and turn the negative thoughts you have about yourself into the positive. When we do the positive thoughts about ourselves, we will start to foster our inner most vulnerable part, which most often is when we first had our first wound as a child. For me, this is a 4-year-old little Sanna Maria that is afraid, and she is looking for trust. She wants to lean back into trust and to be loved and held and walk with faith. And this is what she does when I am kind towards myself. And then we've also been speaking about the base axiom about parents, because this is a big thing. There are a lot of people walking around being angry with their parents, telling themselves, my parents, they are responsible. You are responsible for everything that is bad within me, for my unhappiness. That is your responsibility. Even though it is only by our own choice we either choose to walk in happiness or not. No one else can make that choice for us. We make that internal. It's very much an internal choice. And our parents are not a balanced human being. They are doing their best, and they were most probably not guided into having a full connection within themselves. They are in their wounds. They are perhaps angry and disappointed with their parents, feeling a distance towards their father or towards their mother, holding them somehow responsible for not being happy. And they are not equal. They're not equal with each other. There's this distance. So when we meet our parents, the most beautiful thing we can do for them is to hold them with love in our heart. Tell yourself, I'm loved completely as I am. And my only assignment is to be fully my true self with the goodness in my heart. And when you do that before you meet your parents, you stop to hold them responsible for everything which is feeling unpleasant within yourself. And our thoughts, the words we use, they do matter because they create matter. And how they do that is also, we do have the mirror neurons. So when you're thinking badly about yourself, these thoughts become the reality because you send it out and it's returned to you like a confirmation and you build it up. So if you think good thoughts about yourself, you can start to foster yourself, and this will change all your relations. And if you sneak upon yourself and just note, oh, now I'm in my history, now I'm in my past, or now I'm thinking about things that have not even happened. That is, I'm in the future, not, it's good to plan ahead, absolutely, but we need to be aware that the plans might not fall out. And if we have an openness, if we are receptive in mind, we have our cognitive functions open, and then we can make changes in the now. And that is very helpful to actually be successful on anything and everything we do. So this is something that we have been talking about, that it does matter how you breathe. It does matter how you think about yourself. And it does definitely matter that you release your parents from your pain that you feel. They cannot take that responsibility. And if you choose to stay with it, you will be in that pain forever and you will never be released. And you will continue to walk the same step tomorrow as you did today and as you did yesterday. Nothing will change. All will be the same. So if you want it to be like that, that's of course, it's your fully right. And if you want to be in pain, of course, that is your fully right. But that will also take a toll on your body, on your physical tempo, because you will have a lot of stressful hormones being activated because you feel a lot of pain and you feel stressed about a lot of things then. Negatives about yourself, or pain around your parents, or what others think about you because you're thinking these negative things about themselves. So it's that it becomes this circle, and it is never ending circle. It just goes on and on and on. If you don't choose to step out of it, which you can choose to do. And the first step then to choose to do that is to start to work with happy thoughts about yourself, how good you are. I am, and I'm grateful for. Start your morning and your day with that. So these were the things that we have been talking about. That's beautiful. We have talked, and then we have said, none of us are a balanced human being. Of course, then the question is, what is a balanced human being? Wow. This is a huge question. And I have some ideas about that, and I'm just curious about to know what you're thinking about it. For me, a balanced human being is not interested in judging others. A balanced human being is not interested that someone is better and someone is less good. To have this under and over, better, worse, worse, better. A balanced human being is not interested in that. A balanced human being is very happy for given the gift of contributing, to give. And it will not ask for a thank you. Oh, I gave all of this and now you should say thank you. Because then you're sending an invoice with your gift. And that is not giving a gift. Because it's in invoicing for something that you have been doing. Instead, a balanced human being will be like, oh, thank you for accepting the gift I was giving to you. I so appreciate that. Thank you. And it doesn't expect anything back. A balanced human being talks with and to other people, not never about. A balanced human being is in the now, not in what has taken place, not in the history, because it has already passed. There is nothing we can do about it. We cannot impact what has happened. And we cannot, decide what the future is supposed to be like. A balanced human being is neither not in the future. Yes, planning ahead is a good thing, if open to change. A balanced human being is in the here and now, with the open, receptive mind, giving with heart. A balanced human being takes responsibility for its bodily temple. It does not overeat. It does not eat too little neither. It does not give its body away to someone else. It does keep it healthy. And a balanced human being is not greedy. So it doesn't need extra, extra, extra. It's good as it is, and it takes responsibility to go to sleep in a good time because the body needs to sleep. It's like we're holding a full universe of life within the body. And a balanced human being takes care of this body. And a balanced human being is not interested in judging others. Because when you judge someone, you also need to take sort of an over and under structure. Someone is right, someone is wrong. But drawing lines is something completely different. So a balanced human being, it's not about judgment, passing a conviction to someone else. This, you have done this wrong. We have that in our society. It's a structure we have. That is their job. But a balanced human being not working as a judge will not do that. It will instead just see things as they are. Okay, this has happened. this has taken place and see things as they are in reality without a story to it. And it's not about forgiving. If we are here to forgive, we need to start with judging, because there needs to be an error if we are here to forgive. So a balanced human being would just leave the forgiving to God, to universe, to the eternal light, whatever we want to choose to call it. This is what the balanced human being will do. It will not pass judgment, but just see, oh, this happened. And how does this impact me? What is the best I can do in this moment? But will, of course, express and draw lines. This is not an okay behavior. You may never ever cause harm to a child. It's like the most basic and most important law. It's like the unforgivable curse is to cause harm to a child's inner fire. And if we do that, I mean, everybody has to say no. We just have to stop that at once and immediately. And a balanced human being would never cause harm to someone who can't defend themselves, or to someone else. It just would not happen. That is a balanced human being. It is fully connected in heart, leaning back into trust, walking with faith. And if I look into historical figures, that people that has passed by, I would say that Jesus is one stepping into Christ. And I would say that Buddha was, now I don't remember his human name before he was Buddha, but I would say he was also one that walked before as a perfect, balanced human being. And I would say Gandhi before he steps into Mahatma Gandhi. And I would say Mother Teresa. I don't remember her name, Avanyu or something like that, before she became Mother Teresa. They all are balanced human beings. Those are really good examples. And this, I mean, what if all of us would be there walking with full connection with heart? We would not have wars. We would not pollute our world. We would not hurt our children of the world, neither animals nor our human children, non-child. And we would take care of our planet, and we would not be greedy, because we're fully connected with ourselves. And in that, we would have total happiness within ourselves. That's a balanced human being. It shines with happiness. It has happiness, it has humor, it has health, it has a happy heart, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's okay to not be on top of the world. It's okay to not be right. It's okay to be wrong. And when we can walk with that, we stop to judge our fellow human beings. We stop walking in fear. It's so much fear all the time on the news. And there is so much fear around people, like, oh, will they like me? Will they not like me? Will there be a new world war? Will there not? And so forth. Will there be a new disease, a new COVID? Yes or no? I mean, when it was COVID, there were so many people that was so scared. They did not lean into faith, into trust, and walked with faith. Of course, we should respect the illnesses that can happen. We have to be in reality, but stop being in the fantasy. And being in our thoughts with a thinker is being in the fantasy. So a balanced human being, those are some really good examples of them. And I would love to hear your examples. Please write in the comments. Do you have examples of balanced human beings, fully connected on the inside, providing and guiding our here and now? I am certain there are a lot of people walking here today on earth that are there, fully balanced human beings. And this is where we're heading towards. So we have taken the first little baby step, starting to walk with love within ourselves, towards ourselves. And this is like a big thing. And we were going to continue to talk about that a little bit later. Not today, of course, this is enough. But I thought it was good to do a little bit of a recap and then to talk a little bit about what is a balanced human being. Isn't that exciting to just, to walk the steps and find the path towards full happiness within? I mean, Siddhartha was the name Buddha had before he became Buddha. So before he was a fully balanced human being, walk the steps of Siddhartha and just find yourself and to step out of the pain. That's amazing. That is so beautiful. And we connect with people around us in a completely different way and level when we stop walking in pain. Okay. I know. I should stop now. Okay. Thank you. So I'm sharing this as an elder with knowledge that works, that I have realized really functions, completely changed my life from pain to happiness. And yes, I've had a lot of physical pain, a lot of pain from others directed at me, and still I walk with happiness and with the light, happy heart. So this is what I want to share with you. I wish someone had shared this with me before I had my children, before I became a mother, before I married, and all of this. It would have been so much better. I could have done so much more. So I really want to give this gift to you. I love you, love and kisses. Walk with light steps, happy heart, shiny eyes, and find the beauty within. You are complete and total beauty. Okay, ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.